gingerbread girl, take 2 lime green 260s and twist off a bubble of a couple of fingers or so in each end, okay? And just hang on to that. Okay, oops. Hang on to that. And then twist off a bubble of about 4 inches or so. Okay, and then wrap that bubble into this balloon here. Okay, and with your other balloon, twist off another bubble to match this one. Okay, and then wrap the 2 together. Okay, you can go through the middle if you want to. So we've got the start of our gingerbread girl's dress. And then you want to twist off a very small bubble of about 1 finger. So it's about half the size of your this balloon. And then twist off a bubble that is just slightly smaller than the one below. I'm going at that. Okay. And then here twist off another bubble of 1 finger and wrap the 2 together here. Okay, give it a little squeeze, bring this back round and twist another bubble to match this one. Okay, a little bit longer. Okay, and then just twist those 2 together. Okay, back here, twist another tiny bubble and then another bubble that is slightly smaller than this one. Okay, hang on to that and then twist off another bubble, another tiny bubble, and wrap those 2 together. Okay, give the balloon a bit of a squeeze, bring this round, and you want to twist another bubble to match this one. Oops. Okay, and then just twist those over. Okay, so you've got her little dress. Then twist off a bubble, 2 to 3 fingers, and turn that into a pinch twist. Okay, and then do the same thing here, a bubble of 2 to 3 fingers, and make a pinch twist. Okay, and then we can pinch twist these. And we can pinch twist this one as well. Just hide the nozzles at the back. Okay, that's what you've got. Now we can break these off. And tie, break off, and tie. And what you can do with these ends is just bring them across and wrap into that pinch twist there. It just cinches everything together a little bit and just gives it a bit more of a rounded shape. Okay, and there's the dress. Take a 350 and soften it, and we want to twist off a bubble that is about 10 inches or so. We're going to want to make legs that are about this sort of size. So twist that off, cut off the ends, tie, wrap this end into the dress, twist off a leg that is about half size of that bubble, and then wrap the other end into this pinch twist here. Okay, and then you can cut off the excess. Take a little bit of 260, tie a knot to make a raisin, and tie another one at the same point. So you've got this thick knot, and then we're just going to cut off the excess on either side. Okay, so you've got this thick piece there, and put that inside your 5-inch round. Okay, and inflate. Okay, and then I like to soften a little bit and round off. I'm going to want to pinch off that raisin, so I want it to be nice and soft. Tie. Okay, take 160 in red and twist off a bubble of a couple of fingers, and then make a very small loop. Attach about 2 fingers, and another small loop to match, a couple of fingers. Okay, break off the rest. And just let this down until you have a small bubble. Okay, and we can pinch twist that bubble. And we can pinch twist this bubble. And then we can cut this little bit off. Okay, so we've got a little bow. Take the head. I want to twist off the raisin about there. Okay, so grab hold of it and twist, and don't stick your nail in it the way I've just done. And then wrap that raisin directly into that bow, okay? And then just move everything around. Okay, take a 160 in white and twist off a series of bubbles. Doesn't really matter how large, they don't have to be the same size even. Because once we've done a few, we're going to do this. Okay, and I just want them to appear as wavy lines. Okay, and then I very loosely want to wrap that around the base of the bow. Okay, wrap that in there. Trim off the rest. And tie. And then just trim off the ends. Take the rest of your 160 and make some more bubbles. So there are lots of little different tricks and decorations that you can do with the hat and the face, okay? And again, we're just going to let those go so you've got that crinkle. And what I want to do is I just want to wrap that loosely into the bow. And underneath, and into that red pinch twist at the back. Whoops. And then just cut that off. And just position this. Okay, there we go. Next, take a 260 in mocha brown and twist off a little hand. So we just want a little loop that is about 3 fingers. We pass that knot and nozzle through and then make a small 2-finger pinch twist. And then another 2-finger bubble and pinch twist that. Okay, so we've got our little hand. And then I just want a little arm of about 3 fingers. And wrap that into the pinch twist at the shoulder. Okay. And then I want you to twist off a section of uninflated balloon. So we're just creating this bit of slack. And then run that forward across the neck. Whoops. Across the neck. And into the pinch twist there. Okay, just saves us breaking off. Okay, and then I want another little 3-finger bubble, followed by a 2-finger bubble and pinch twist, followed by another 2-finger bubble and pinch twist. Okay, and then a little 3-finger hand. Put that in. Break this off. And tie. Trim off the end. You need to. And we'll just tidy everything up. Next, take a 160 and tie that into the neck. Okay. Take your ginger girl's body and pass those tails through the centre of the dress. And just feed that through the layers. And then go onto one side, wrap that around, and the other one to the other side, and wrap around, okay? And if you want to secure them, you can actually, okay? And then if you want, you can actually bring them to the side, just to cinch everything together. Okay, and then we can trim off the ends and just tidy things up. Okay, so for my gingerbread girl, I use a Sharpie pen for the artwork, and I like to do some black eyes and eyelashes. Oops, haven't gone too well on that one, but never mind. Okay, and I'll do a little mouth. To underline that little mouth just with a bit of red. Take some 5-inch rounds in white and make duplicates of assorted sizes. I'm probably going to be using about 14 to 16 balloons, okay, and tie them together. Okay, take your gingerbread girl, put her on a base, pull those through, wrap around, and then take another cluster and wrap those around, and she's on a little organic base, and just tie those nozzles. I've also used some of these clear balloons with the frosting in that I've made, so make clusters. One here. And cut off the nozzles. Take a 160 and wrap into the cluster. Okay, and then at the other end, wrap in the other end to your other cluster. So you're effectively making a stretch duplicate, okay? And then take your base and just wrap your cluster into the base. Okay. And swap them around a little bit. So you've got the frosted ones at the front. And this takes a little bit of arranging. Take a 160 and wrap that into the base of your gingerbread character. Okay, and then we want to pull that into the base. Okay, so you might want to pull that round, back through. Okay, and we can go back up to secure that, and we can bring these in closer as well. And then you can use this one just to wrap in the final cluster. So there's one final thing I do with this, and I cover it with snow spray. So I've covered the gingerbread girl in plastic, I give everything a good shake, and then I just kind of spray around the top. Okay, our little gingerbread girl needs a little card to post, so I always use a business card. This one's going by a Rudolph mail, just a little sticky dot here, and I've got a couple of these going out today. I'm finding it's a really popular design. Remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. I publish my longer tutorials on Tuesdays and I have shorter tutorials that come out at different intervals depending on what I'm doing. So I hope you like this and I'll see you again in the next video.